Certainly surprised us on September 19th when we woke up at 4 in the morning, started hearing gunfire. The government saying that they were aware that something was being put together, but they weren't prepared for it. We began to wonder, when are the rebels just going to take over the whole city, because they had the gunpowder to do it. Even if the government's able to hold them off, they're not going to be able to overcome them. The school really became almost the center of the battlefield, was because about a mile from the school is an officers training school for the military. And it was considered to be the key military base. So when the government came in to try to retake the city, their goal was to retake this officers training camp, which is just a mile from the school. And so that put ICA then right in the middle of where these two forces were going to meet.
It really started to hit me that this was a very serious situation on Monday night. Monday night we were up doing guard duty out by the gate at ICA. Forces were coming from the other way. Rebels on one side, loyalists on the other. Well, a huge truck pulled up full of military. And a guy gets out and says, "Ouvre la porte, ouvre la porte," which in French, it means in English, open the door. But all of a sudden, out of nowhere, lights, explosions, gunfire, and we were getting caught in a crossfire. They had a few wolves on the ground and got up and ran down to the cafeteria. And fortunately, the kids had just finished eating, and they knew what to do. I'll tell you, these ICA leaders, they had those kids trained. We ran in the cafeteria, turned the tables upside down, and it was about 15 minutes terror. Throughout the week, there were some scary times where troops would go past the school. At one point, they were firing over the school at each other. And there were some 50 caliber guns that were going off. Of course, small arms fire. In fact, we even found a hole in our 4.5-inch concrete wall where a shell came through the wall. Well, hours turned into days. You know, it was full of hours of waiting, hours of monotony, and moments of terror. And I think that's the way I could describe that last week. So from that moment on, we knew that this was a very serious situation, and you know, with the leadership there, calling the embassies, calling the State Department, calling wherever we could to get help. Finally, the French came, and we were never so happy to see French.
Flanked by French troops who led their rescue, a convoy of celebrating Americans rolled out of the Ivory Coast's second biggest city.
Love you guys!
Safe and grateful.
Has this experience discouraged us? It's a hump, but we feel God wants us here in Cote d'Ivoire. We plan to stay here as long as we can to serve Him and to be with our fellow believers here in Cote d'Ivoire. We're not discouraged as far as working in Cote d'Ivoire. We do sense a bit of fear now, that's true. We want to continue on to serve Him in this country that we love so much.